Skill-based matchmaking is the #1 reason players give on why they not buying Modern Warfare 3. But why is that? Are these guys just a bunch of bullies who want to beat up on bad players because they actually suck at the game? Or is there some truth to the fact that SBMM is the worst thing that ever happened to Call of Duty? I'm going to give y'all the top 10 reasons why it's the #1 reason why people not fucking with Modern Warfare 3. Let's get straight off into this shit. Number 10 of the top reasons why SBMM is bad for COD. Friends can't play with friends. Call of Duty out here breaking up friendships. They've been playing Call of Duty together for the last 15, 16 years. But ever since the algorithm that came into play, players that have a high KD with their friends don't want to play with them no more. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you're that guy who won't play with a certain friend of yours because when he get in the lobby, the shit get way too sweaty. That's all due to the algorithm, constantly calculating everybody's numbers behind the scenes and adjusting the matchmaking. We out here just trying to have some fun. When ping was king, this wasn't a problem. Father and son could play together, but not no more unless they are the exact same skill level. Otherwise, it's going to be horrible for the person of the lesser skill level. So it's messing up parties, friendships, relationships. People had, used to bond over Call of Duty with their dad. Can't really talk to him on the phone. What do guys talk about? We don't have a lot to say, but you can get on there and play with your old man at least, but not no more. So thanks a lot, Call of Duty. But moving on in the list of the top 10 reasons why skill-based matchmaking is bad for Call of Duty. Number 9, there is no sense of progression. It don't matter how good you do, you'll never perform better than you did when you wasn't as good, because the better you get, the harder the game gets. And if you get better, the game will get harder. It doesn't matter how good you get. You will never see yourself performing any better than you were when you sucked, because the better you get, the harder the game gets constantly. There's no sense of progression whatsoever. Playing Call of Duty nowadays make you feel like you just one tiptoe away from drowning in deep water. Imagine you're tiptoeing in goddamn 6 feet, but you only 5'11". On your goddamn big toe with your nose sticking up trying to get a breath of air. That's what it's like trying to play in these lobbies out here nowadays. Motherfuckers feeling like they're on the verge of drowning. But moving on in the list of the top 10 reasons SBMM is bad for COD. Number 8, it ruins the game connection. When you've been doing bad, you'll get a fucking low-ass ping. I'm talking 15 milliseconds or less. But when you've been doing good, your ping will go up to 50, 70, 90, 100, or 150, all the way to 200 if it needs to put you in place. Because for some reason, the algorithm hates anybody doing good consistently. So the better you do, like I say, the harder the competition gets, which means they got to search wider and far to find people, which will fuck your ping up, putting you in lobbies with people that's overseas while they have an excellent ping. Not to mention the packet bursts that suddenly appear after you've been doing good. Why don't ever have packet bursts when I've been doing bad? Packet bursts and high ping is being used against you, man. That shit is fucking crazy. People don't pay for fiber optic, gigabyte down and up internet to have a 200 millisecond ping in the lobby just because they've been doing good. That's crazy, bruh. Ping supposed to be king. When that was the thing, COD was king. Holla at your boy in the comment section. But moving on in the list, I don't want to run out of time, of the top 10 reasons why skill-based matchmaking is bad for Call of Duty. Number 7 is flat out rigging the gameplay. Oh yeah, it ain't just fucking up the connection, it is rigging literally every perimeter in this game that can be monitored and tracked. And believe me, they monitoring and tracking and rigging everything, because I have read over 50 pages of a couple of these algorithm patterns myself. So I know this for a fact. You think you playing the game? No, sir. The game is playing you. It's more like a carnival game. The game decides when you're supposed to win and when you're supposed to lose. The algorithm calculates the actual outcome of the game before the match even starts. How fucking crazy is that? I read that for myself. Hey, I mean, just take a second to let that sink the fuck in. That is crazy. This is a carnival game. Except there's no fat, alcoholic, drug fiend fucking pedo guy running the machine. The machine is hidden and it's underneath the fucking matchmaking in the game. Most people don't know it's there. Giving you bad spawns just because you've been doing good. What do you mean? What type of shit is that? This ain't Las Vegas. This is not a casino. But that's what they have turned this shit into, man. It's a fucking rigged situation and we don't like it. But moving on in the list. Or this shit fire, huh? Or the top 10 reasons. Don't forget to hit that like button. That skill-based matchmaking is bad for Call of Duty. Number 6, it punishes good players. Oh yeah, like we've been talking about. All of the problems I've been mentioning, you know, the game connection being fucked up, you know, your gameplay feeling rigged and shit. All that only happens to good players. That happens when you've been doing good for too long, right? They will allow you a certain amount of time to enjoy the game properly, meaning with low ping, a good connection, a functioning aim assist, matches that actually start in the beginning, no packet bursts, decent spawns, all that. They control all of that shit. So, like, even the fact that when you get put in the lobby in a game that's in progress, that is the algorithm determining that, fuck you, you've been winning too much. How about you come in this game late and see how you do then, motherfucker? That's how the shit feel. I mean, this is a fact. I do this shit for a living. So I know firsthand what I'm talking about when I'm telling you this shit. It's crazy. You do bad, you'll never see a game in progress. Every goddamn game you search for, you can search for 100 games. If you've been doing bad, every game they put you in will be in the beginning. But if you've been doing good for too long, meaning over 4 hours, oh, here come the bullshit. Packet bursts. Games in progress. Oh my God, what happened to my aim assist? Aim resist. Spawning into an immediate death 10 times in a row. For me, it'd be sniper-based matchmaking. Like, how the fuck are you bullying me with every quick scope and God sniper that be online just because I've been having some good games with my AR? Hey, man, stop bullying me. Why is it that good players feel punished playing the game? We should be feeling rewarded when we playing the game because we're fucking good. Tell me how this shit makes sense. You can't, because it fucking don't. But moving on in the list are the top 10 reasons that skill-based matchmaking is bad for Call of Duty. Number 5, it forced the MWIII into early retirement. God damn. Jay! R.I.P. my nigga. Gone but not forgotten. And not only MWIII is just an example of all of the great Call of Duty content creators that we have lost over the years due to SBMM. Just content creators alone. Look at the content creating scene nowadays compared to what it was before Modern Warfare 2019, which is when this wicked algorithm was introduced to us. The content scene is a fucking desert out here. Most of your content creators went out of business. They disappeared. They packed the shit in. Close sign. I'm out of fucking business. Jay wouldn't accept all of the Tom Dickery going on in this game, giving him high ping and a fucked up connection when he literally lived next door to the fucking COD servers. Yeah, Jay was based out of Dallas, Texas. That's where the COD server is for this region. That was one of the things that made Jay just be able to dominate on top of being a great player, not to take nothing away from him, but he was blessed with good connections and good ping every game because he lived close to the server. But this new system that punishes good players don't give a fuck about you living close to the server. They don't give a fuck about your gigabyte internet, your 1,000 download and up, and all of this shit. Your fancy computer. They gonna give you a shit connection because they feel like it. Because you've been doing too good for too long, and EOMM has determined that you need to lose so you don't get bored. I don't know what type of psychotic motherfucker came up with that shit. I promise you, it's somebody who ain't never did nothing but get their ass kicked in Call of Duty. They ain't never kicked no ass. Huh? But moving on in the list of the top 10 reasons skill-based matchmaking is bad for Call of Duty. Number 4, bad players will never get better. How can a player get better if he never has to? You know, if his life is really never in no real jeopardy out here, how is he gonna develop his skills and pick them up off of ground level if ground level is good enough? If you lower the basketball goal to 7 feet, is that gonna help a player learn how to jump high enough to dunk? Of course not. Will a boa constrictor grow to be big and strong in a 5-gallon fish tank? No, he gonna stay small and little. You gotta turn these players loose into the real world, cause these little protected lobbies is not Call of Duty. They'll never get better. But moving on in the list of the top 10 reasons SBMM is bad for COD. Number 3, at the end of the day, this shit just ain't no fun. And this is a video game. Games are supposed to be fun. It's not fun. We used to play the shit for fun. Can't have fun in the shit no more. And it's not Sledgehammer's fault. They made a great game. They made no mistakes. They brought movement back, OG card maps back. It's a great game. Bad algorithm that won't let you have fun. Actually, the game is the complete opposite of fun. It's actually stressful. Huh? Tell me if I start lying. But moving on in the list, because we about to run out of time, of the top 10 reasons SBMM is bad for COD. Number 2, because it make the game feel super inconsistent. One game you having a good connection, the next game you ain't. 1 minute you popping off, the next minute you ain't. You like, damn, am I good at this game or do I fucking suck? You know what I'm saying? Is aim assist working or is it not? You know, we just want some consistency. The game used to be consistent. As you got better, you consistently performed better at the game, which inspired you to continue to get better, because the better you got, the more fun you had because you performed better. But with all of this shit squeezing us all together to have the same KD, the same amount of kills, same deaths, literally sucking the life out of the game because you can't see any consistency about that, because the algorithms are always artificially pulling you down against your will. I didn't consent. But moving on in the list to the number 1 reason that skill-based matchmaking is bad for COD. Number 1, it's literally the only thing holding Modern Warfare 3 back from being the greatest COD that we ever had, huh? The only thing, other than bugs, which is expected. What COD don't have bugs, and they'll fix those. You know, that's little shit. There is nothing that they did wrong in the game. I don't have any complaints about this game at all. It's just the fucking algorithm. It's crazy how Call of Duty will sell so many copies every year, but most of the people who buy the shit end up not playing it. They try to play it because they still love the franchise. There's no game like COD, but COD ain't the same no more. It's not fun. It's frustrating. But I'm out of time, man. Y'all holler at your boy in the comment section. Did I leave something off the list? Or am I tripping because SBMM is the greatest thing of all time? It's the murder show, baby. Fuck with me. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to pimp slap the piss out the like button for your boy. Leave me a comment. And be sure to hit that motherfucking subscribe button and don't miss none of this Call of Duty real shit. It's the murder show. Fuck with me.